Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, and give all praise and glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Yahweh is who he called God Jehovah. Yahweh means he exists. And Yahweh Shai is who he called Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai means he saves, he delivers. And double honors to the apostles and elder great millstone who will continue to keep finding, keep pushing, keep ruling. All right, and double honors, to the apostles that are us doing the salutation to all our kids listening to the truth. Uncle Raw, we can make this the third. Kwame Astrology, brother Khan, not from GMS Miami Camp, with another lesson. And the title is Egypt. All right, all right. Modern day Egypt, America is finished. All right, and what I mean by that is Yahweh Shah, mentioned in the gospel, the house divided cannot stand. And we know we see the division, all right, of the people. All right, Democrat, Republican, women versus men, um, homosexuals and straight, um, and so forth and so on. Right? Um, and it's beautiful times, exciting times. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, our sister apostles, our apostles now down have been telling you through the spirit of Yahweh Shai that there's going to be a sedition, all right, amongst men, an insurrection, all right, and and you see it playing out. You have governor officials saying if Kamala Harris wins, all right, it's gonna be a race war. They're speaking of race wars. You've been having different movies are depicting and showing race wars and all the dollar class all hell breaking loose. So it's beautiful and exciting times that we're living in. Um, brothers, stay prayed up and in the spirit. All right, and brothers already know you shouldn't be at these rallies and in that election line. Let the wicked of our people and the wicked of the heathens participate and destroy themselves. So I want to start. Let's start
Fight!
with this.
Fight! Fight!
This is Brother
Fight!
Jim as watching,
Fight!
man.
We got time. Come on.
See what
Hey,
he's saying? Fight. All right, we gonna fight because you got to understand. All right, 2020. All right, they believe that they was robbed. The Trump supporters, the Republicans, and they're not gonna let it happen again. All right. You have different type of scenarios. Brothers been, saying that Trump can win, all right, but it can cause a chaos, a natural disaster, or something, threat event or threatening event, and before the inauguration, all right, the inauguration is always in January. All right, they can cause, where she seized power, like martial law, all right, and shut this down, and she become president. Brothers even said Biden dying, or Kamala Harris coming to power and she shut down. All right, she become a dictator. So there's multiple things, north versus south. It could be that again. All right, Donald Trump. Something happens with the election, and Donald Trump gets supports of the southern and Republican states, and they ban against the north. So hey, man, this shit is getting serious. And call her line like about you, man. So let's watch this.
we are in the fight for the soul of our nation. We are in a fight for our kids and our grandkids, a fight that we
You gotta understand that's what these Edomites, I believe, these Americans, modern day Egyptians, all right, you know, um, are fighting for. All right, they see that they're losing, um, America, the grips of America. The government is brought out uh, by the Amalekites, 1948ers. All right, so they willing to die for their rights. All right, and you Israelites, like you so-called niggas, Latino Americans, are gonna be caught in the crossfire, man. You gotta understand. These Edomites always blame you and come against you. All right, they're gonna blame you, even though they don't have nothing to do with you. As Alex Jones said, they're gonna try to assassinate Trump, and then they're gonna blow up black schools and churches. What they gotta do with Jay? We know through the spirit, but someone that doesn't know what's going on, how that even goes that way? Because it's Jacob's trouble. All right, That's a re-enter in Jacob's trouble.
Never imagined. I believe wholeheartedly Donald Trump and Butler County's J.D. Vance are the last chance to save our country politically. I'm afraid if we lose this one, it's going to take a civil war to save
Oh yeah. So lucky. No bet.
civil war to save the country, and it will be
Lucky.
saved. It's the greatest experiment into history.
So greatest experiment in history. So he's saying it's gonna be a civil war, and it's in the scriptures. All right, it's in the scriptures. So let's go in the scriptures. All right. What it is, Matthew 13 or Matthew 10? What's it? The house divided. I know it's in Mark 2. The house divided cannot stand. It's lucky. Let's just put the house divided. I don't want the one that. House divided, Matthew 12. Um, Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said to them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. Every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And Esau, Edom, is a house divided, even with Americans. With Americans are Russians against the Americans, or Americans against the EU, NATO, right? They're house divided. And not gonna stand. The same cast out saying he's a divided against himself. How should then the kingdom stand? So that's true. So how they gonna stand? They're gonna fall. Because you already have division. And as if I'm an enemy of yours, I can play on your division. I can hit you strategically with your division, where I can, send this half of the country some bullshit, and then send another half of this country. You don't think that Russians and all of them gonna be American arms to destroy one another? Man, it's a beautiful time that we live in, that man. Um, we're gonna Matthew 12. Uh, let me just go to the blue letter. All right, we're gonna Matthew 12. So lucky. Let's go to Matthew 12 and 25. Y'all sure I knew that thousands says none of the kingdom divided against itself would be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself shall not stand. The same drives out saying he is divided against itself. How how then can his kingdom stand? So it's ruined. It's gonna come to naught. It's gonna be desolate. It's gonna be destroyed. Right? Because you're against yourself. All right. You have broken links in the chain. All right. Um. Let me get to. Let me get to. I got another Bible. All right. Let me see what this Bible. What the hell? No, yeah. All right. Let's go into divided. let's go. Let's change it to American Standard Version of GNC. We're going to GNC, right? So we go to Luke 7 and 17. But Yahushua knew what they were thinking. So he says to them, any country that divides itself into groups which fight each other will not last very long. Family divided against itself falls apart. You see what y'all was referring. All right. And this is exciting times. If you ain't excited, man, fuck you, man. Stuff falls apart. So same kingdom has groups fighting each other. How can it last? You say that I drive out demons because of those above gives me the that's the devil's power to do so. So it's not gonna be able to stand. All right, it's divided. So let's go to um, Isaiah 19. Isaiah 19 and the GMT. Yahweh says, I will start civil war in Egypt. You know, modern day Egypt is Babylon the Great America. All right, why? Because the children of Israel, so-called Negro Latino Native Americans, are here today in captivity. All right, Egypt means bondage. Will start up civil war in Egypt, turn brother against brother, and neighbor against neighbor. Rival cities will fight each other, and rival kings will struggle for power. I'm going to frustrate the plans of the Egyptians and destroy their moral, and they will ask their eyes to help them, and they will go and consult meetings, which is all right, and ask spirits of the dead for advice. I will hand Egypt over to tyrant, to cruel kings who will rule over them. I, how Almighty has spoken. So the Lord's bringing judgment, man. And He's destroying within. All right, it's beautiful. Exciting times. All right, continue to keep watching and praying. All right. And then somebody will say, "Oh, how do you know?" Because in the scripture, it'll be a place where it's spiritual Egypt. So Revelation 11 and 7. GNT, let's see, when they finish proclaiming their message, the beast that comes up out of the abyss will fight against them, and he will defeat them and kill them. And their bodies will lie in the street of the city where the Lord was crucified, exiled. And the symbolic name of the city is Sodom or Egypt. All right, going into Babylon, because you know, here is Sodom. All right, here's Sodom here in Babylon. Let's go to American Standard Version, Revelation 11 and 7. And when they shall have finished the testimony of the beast, they come up out of the abyss and make war with them. For let the house of Israel, I'm going to say the house of Israel, not the elect, and overcome them and kill them, and their dead bodies lie in the street of the great city. And the great city is Babylon Great. All right. Babylon the Great is the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom in Egypt, but it's also called was crucified. All right. So let's go to the King James Version. With the Apocrypha. All right. Revelation 11 and 7 in the King James. 11 and 7. 11 and their dead bodies shall lie in the street, the great city, Babylon the Great, America, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, and where also our Lord was crucified. So our Lord was exiled. And it's that great city, Babylon, Great America, also takes the spirit of Sodom, Gomorrah, and Egypt. All right, Sodom, we already know the alphabet community, right? And Egypt, because we serve bondage and slavery here. All right. It's exciting time, man. Beautiful time. We told you it was gonna be sedition months again, and inventing one another. Uh, Also, first edges or second edges. And the Holy Church, Ecclesiasticus. There's one song that I still told it. Alright, so go back to this one. Right. Lock it up. Alright, so second edges 15. Lock it. I'm gonna go straight to the point. Second edges 15. And 10. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them not to dwell in them. I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretch out arms and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. All right, Americans will be made desolate. These shall mourn and salvation shall be still with the plagues and punishment that God shall bring upon them. And they that serve the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fall to the blasphemy of hell. Their fearful consummation from their goodness. Turbulence, hell, fire, hail, tornadoes, cyclones, hurricanes, rain, drought, all right, famine, all right, causing famine. All the world, and then that dwell therein. I'm sure that the destructions are nigh. One people shall stand up to fight against another with swords in their hands. See? So the vision. Sword is to lie cut. For there should be a sedition amongst men, invading one another. They should not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So they're not going to give a fuck about their government officials, because it's going to be in a mindset, a dog eat dog world. I got to survive. So I hope this